I am joined by Sabertooth. What is up, fellas?
What's up, man?
Man, I have been seeing so much around from you guys here lately. And how long have you guys been together? Because I've really only been seeing you here for the last couple of years. What's going on?
8 months?
Yeah, give or take like 7 or 8 months.
7 or 8 months we've been together for the 4-piece. Yeah.
Late September, and first show for the fourth.
Early November.
November 14th.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and do a quick introduction of everybody. So, Declan, let's start with you.
I'm Declan Schoonover. I play lead guitar and I do some backup vocals and some main vocals on some songs.
I'm Tiger. I play rhythm guitar and I do like 50-50 lead vocals with Declan. Oh yeah.
I'm Alex. I'm the drummer. I'm the guy back there messing up all the time. Having fun though.
My name is Nick. I play the bass guitar. It's relatively new to me. I was a guitar player for years and kind of hopped in this going on a year ago, and it's been pretty freaking rad ever since.
3 weeks. He was playing bass guitar 3 weeks when he played our first fucking show with us. Yeah. Slammed it.
Yeah.
He's got bassists coming up and telling him that they love his tone and shit. And Nick's been a bassist for as long as he's been in this band. So like if anybody deserves anything, fucking Nick, dude. He came in raw.
And then I'm over here like, are you talking to the Nick behind me?
Look at
He kills it though.
He does.
Really does.
Yeah. You started. I can just say it.
Wow. Tell me a little bit about that. How do you come to picking up a bass for the first time, and 3 weeks in, you're already on the stage or linked up with a band to play that position?
Yeah. I mean, honestly, it was a journey from the beginning. I followed them when they were still a 3-piece with these wonderful two and Alex joining as drummer. And I would always help them load up to the shows, the bars, wherever we were playing. And once I knew that none of the equipment got stolen and they were on stage, I could go get drunk. But now that's not the case anymore. I watched them too many times and I was like, shit, there's something rad there. I kind of want to be a part of that, but I don't know how. I don't know how to play. They finally kind of said they were looking for a bass player and didn't really know anyone else off the top of the head for a shot. So around that time, it was late September, I bought the first bass guitar from Declan. It's his old one. It's a little Squire Affinity B-bass, one of the ones you get out of the box with the amp combo. I've been rocking that ever since and upgrading, but other than that, that's really how it started. I had 3 weeks to learn the songs, and getting on stage was an entirely different adventure.
Oh my gosh. And so what goes into that? How do you prepare to that? Are you like on YouTube, or are you reading sheet music tabs, or how did you learn these songs in 3 weeks for never having picked one up?
I played guitar for years, and lately while they were jamming and everything, I would always come home from work and get a Cobra or malt liquor or two from the store, and I would sit in my garage by myself, no one else in the house, sweating my balls off, smoking stogies and drinking, listening to nothing but Pantera, just trying to get that chug down. And I was really trying to work on my guitar skills and beat them up. And then whenever I got handed a bass guitar, I was like, wait, there's a little bit less to do here. And then come to find out, there's a lot of bit more than I ever understood at first. So I didn't really watch much YouTube until I got much later into a process of being a bass player. And it really just took off from there as far as like desire for better skill and better technique, better tone, rather than just beating the living hell out of it and trying to sound loud.
That's awesome. And I respect that drive. And that's just a testament to the artsmanship, musicianship. Man, I'm going to clean that one up. Okay. It's a testament to the musicship of, I can't say it. All right. Oh my gosh. Well, that's one for the blooper reel. Okay. Anyway. So, but yeah, that's awesome, dude. I really wish I could do something like that. I've got this guitar behind me that has been staring at me for 6 months because I just couldn't get it down. But you know what? I can press play on Spotify and I can talk to the microphone. So we all play to our strong suits, and you guys really do fit together super well. Now, you guys have got a CD release coming, an album release, correct?
Yes, sir. Yep.
Oh yeah.
So tell me a little bit about your, is this your first album?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So tell me a little bit about that journey since you guys are still freshly assembled in your current incarnation.
All right. So,
Right.
like all the songs on this album, this upcoming album, these are songs Declan and I wrote in like 3 months. Like Declan had rented out this space in the Shadowwood Mall in Muskogee, and we'd get together every night, like the middle of the night, like for hours, and just jam some shit out. And so we wrote like most of the set, you know, in that 3 months. And like
Fucking grind it out.
Yeah.
Basically, like Shadowwood Mall in Muskogee is this dilapidated ass mall, and there's like nothing there really. Like, and I got in contact with the owner, and she rented me a spot that was 800 square feet for $350. That's including utilities and everything. So I was like, I jumped on that because I didn't have anywhere really to play music, and Tyler hooked up and started working on stuff. And that was when I was playing drums. So we just had a drum set and then his fucking guitar, and we on alone had these two big ass PA speakers.
yeah.
Like there was a killer setup. And for the 3 months, I was like helping. I was a shift lead at a restaurant, and Tyler was working at a pizza shop. So we both got up at like midnight, and we would go there from midnight to 6 a.m. every single night and just jam out these songs. And
Wow.
we just jam until we wrote our entire set, almost our entire set that we like play now, barring a few songs that we've all wrote together. And that was where Alex and Nick came in first, and that's when really the first phase of Sabertooth came together.
These two were the first people to hear us.
Yeah, they never, and nobody else had heard our music aside.
I remember going over the first time. It was unreal.
And we had like 4 songs ready when they heard us.
I remember hearing them and thinking, "Oh my God, this is great. This is something new. It's something different, and I'm missing out on it." And like they already have a drummer, so I guess I'm out on that one. That's the only instrument I know.
Sounds like both of us were kind of like waiting by the sidelines. I want to kind of
I want to try and get in there or do something, but you know, not to step on anyone's feet or anything. So it's like I'll just watch from here.
That is awesome.
It felt like pulling teeth because like we wanted to ask Alex to join, especially. We actually went back and forth on it for a while.
Yeah.
There was a month period where we almost did it, and then did it, and then after we played, I think we played another show, and we got booked in Tulsa, and we were like, that was when we really decided like we can't do this just as a 2-piece. And Nick had always been there every single show after that, always helping. And he was already part of the band. He just wasn't playing anything. Just needed him to bring in that load.
So for a fresh band, a new band, when did you know that you were ready to start playing your first shows?
We basically like just kind of hit the ground running. Like we were looking for anything, and it was kind of we were asking people for shows, and then somebody was like, "Yeah, like come play this gig out in McAllister." Shouts out to Rathole, but shouts out Rathole. But dude, and I mean, when he was like, "Yeah, you can come play out," it was really like, "Oh fuck!" Like we have to go play now. So we really, put nuts to butts and fucking. And then after that, getting booked in Tulsa was like massive because I've been in the music scene since I was 16, and I'd never played in Tulsa. And that was a big step, and that's when we really decided we needed somebody who could play drums infinitely better than I can, because fucking Alex is insane. Anybody who's seen Alex play drums knows that he's the tip top.
I don't know about all that, but
and I was way out of my element. I'm so much comfier playing guitar.
And
Sure.
it's funny, we finally got to like our first show in Tulsa with Alex was at the Blackbird, and everybody was like, "You guys are sick," you know, like
Yeah.
the fucking pleasantries, and But one thing we always got was, you need a bass player. You know?
You always got that.
Guitars aren't cutting it. And
Where's the low end?
we were really holding out on it. And then, like, when we finally got Nick in here and he was playing Tooth with us, it was like,
oh shit on it.
it was like, holy fuck,
We
this
can
is
never
what,
go back.
that was when, like, the real Sabertooth was born.
Yeah,
you know?
that is really the first phase.
It's funny because that's what I thought as well when I was actually playing it. Like the first little practice rehearsals or demos that we did playing together, I'd already heard the set before a lot because I go to all the shows, of course. And as I was playing, I was like, holy hell, this actually sounds freaking beefier than it already did.
Really filled that slot. Like we were so like lost in the fact that we were making music, we were missing out on this entire like low end.
Yeah.
And once that finally hit, it was like this eye opener. We were like, oh my god,
That's great. And I want to give a shout out to Rathole, not only just for what they do. Man, they got such a fresh take, and they are characters and a half. You guys have got, if you haven't seen them yet, I have to check out the folks of Rathole. It is an experience in itself. And I wanted to shout out to them to bringing music to my hometown right here in Tahlequah. You guys playing the American Legion in town, and I got to hang out with you guys for a bit. So that was pretty cool.
That was a good night.
I didn't know that there was such a diehard music scene here in town. So, I mean, it blew my mind. So,
too, because they just fucking brought it. That shit was crazy. I mean,
I think they were waiting on it.
Oh yeah,
I think they were ready to see something and not have to drive an hour and a half away to go see it. So when that happened, it was like people like yourself, people who really love music, and anyone really. I mean, everyone connected. So that was just a really big moment for them, for sure, and for us.
So let me tell you. Tell me a little bit about this CD release. Where can everybody get on board with this album release you got coming up?
what are our outlets? We're releasing it. The album is officially being released digitally on July 30th. That'll be Spotify, iTunes, anywhere you find music, you'll find our album there. But maybe it's just me, but we are releasing the physical copies officially at the Van, July 31st. And I mean, for us, that was a massive jump. Being able to break it. Because, playing bars is always cool, but when you go to a spot where you play a music venue, where people come solely to see music and see bands, that's big. And that's where we will have physical copies of the CD. So there. I know people don't listen to CDs as much, but you never know, man. It's cool to have like that physical copy. I mean, we have artwork. Tyler did all the artwork for it. Personally, he drew all of it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I mean, and you can get fucking tickets online. That Facebook, the event page is on Facebook, and you can hit any of us up on social media, and we will come to you. I will come to you. I'll drive to OKC, man. I'll drive 2 hours to bring you a fucking ticket to the show.
We'll hide in your backyard.
Yeah. I'll wait. I'll hide on your roof.
I get the feeling did you guys do that anyway, and now you just got a reason to?
Yeah, absolutely. Now it's justified. Now I can tell the police why I was there.
There you go.
I get a way to get away. Go back to that.
There you got your mugshot, and then you're holding up your sick new.
Yeah, I'm like, no, this is why. I swear. I promise. Yeah, this time. Believe me.
And that's how you became the poster child for the Rathole flyer.
Shit like that to get in with the Rathole good.
You didn't even have to pay anybody for that album cover. Are you kidding? That's awesome, man. I did see that you got a lyric video, and is that the same video that I had played in the past that you guys shot on looking like a camcorder out there?
No. This is completely different.
Different song, different.
Okay.
The one that you're referring to is Tooth, and that was actually one of the first things we had done together, like all three of us.
Yeah,
great.
This video, he wasn't playing bass at the time.
I was skateboarding around with a cape while this other kid was dropping. Alex pulled in his Dodge truck into the skate park so we could have lights. It was 3 a.m. There's a hospital next door, and you got people and ladies with scrubs smoking cigarettes on their phone. Like, I don't know what these kids are doing.
We were fucking I was breaking keys and a fucking guitar. We were destroying a bunch of shit. That music video was so fun, dude.
We did clean up afterwards.
We cleaned.
Nobody could say. Nobody can say we didn't
Yeah,
do
we
that.
played it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't fucking drop it.
That's what I really bring.
His passion.
Is my scrumptious movements.
Scrumptious movements. That's the best description I've ever heard.
No.
That's hilarious too, because I always watch Scrubs, and I remember a classic scene where they had the air band, and so they're sitting there playing, Journey and some other stuff, and then these poor ladies come out of their hospital and they get some punk band out there in the middle of a skate park. But
They're like, what?
welcome to Oklahoma.
That was fun.
Yeah,
that was a really fun
nowhere,
time.
dude. Oh, it's so fun.
Well, and on the bright side, you did have medical staff standing by. So, I mean,
Yeah,
Absolutely, they were right there.
right there.
We may or may not be working on a music video. Who knows? It might be in the works.
that's great. So this song that you just dropped recently, to give us a little appetizer before we hear the full album. What was the name of? Tell me a little bit about this song that we got the lyric video to now.
All right, so this song's called America's #1 Surrogate Boyfriend.
You can say it a little bit.
He's got to tell the story.
And all right, so I wrote this song about a situation that I don't really care about at all now. And I was like, I'm gonna write this song, and I'm gonna make everybody know how I feel. And now I'm like,
Oh man.
now this song it's a song. Like,
No, the best part is people love this fucking song. They resonate with it, dude. Like, and Tyler's almost uncomfortable playing it live now because he's like, it doesn't even resonate with me.
yeah,
It resonates with
I'm so
everybody else.
over it now.
Shout out Shane.
I just want to thank you guys so much for turning me to this this pivotal point in my life. Thanks, man. I'm glad somebody cares.
Yeah.
Tiger, anytime anybody says it.
At this point, it's just like playing and seeing the crowd sing along and just like having
Yeah.
fun with them because we're
Yeah.
feeding off the energy from them as much as they are from us. So it's really a give and take there.
I love it when we're playing.
Yeah.
Like,
It's the one that I think is easiest to sing along to, for sure.
Yeah.
Sorry, the softer one.
That's always a wild moment too, and like I can stop singing for a second, and the crowd are singing the words back to me, like that.
Yeah.
That's insane.
so
Like,
Right. And that also works good whenever, the crowd's feeding you whiskey and stuff and you forget the words. It's like,
like, where are we? Take it.
Right.
Song. Yeah.
hey, Vince Neil's been doing that for years. So so tell me, what do you guys got? We've talked about your new album. And what was the name of the album, by the way?
Swing Sets. Anyone who has seen us live understands why. It's a title track. There is a song called Swing Set.
I like it. And so tell me, you guys got some plans on the future? Like, you got anything on the horizon you guys can talk about or that we should be watching for announcements for?
You want to bring up others?
Well, I tell you what, every time I do an interview, I like to give my guest a few moments to plug anything they've got coming up, any future projects, or give any shout outs to anyone that's helped them along their way. Fellas, the stage is yours.
all right, you gotta say, shouts out Wolf Ugly and Counterculture Prophet for joining us next week at the Vanguard.
Vanguard. Oh, geez, man. Could not have done this. They've been there since the fucking beginning. Yeah, Perseus, Shelter in Place,
Yeah,
all great bands playing with us at the Vanguard. I don't. It's gonna be fucking stacked.
And thank you, Counterculture Prophet, and specifically Ezra, the bass player from Wolf Ugly, at one of our shows at the Legion in Tahlequah. My bass shot out. Well, the strap broke. And during the first song, I played the first, second, or third song with it. I tried holding it and rocking out. I'd kneel down a little bit, and it just wasn't panning out. Everybody kept trying to reattach my strap, and I was trying to say it's broke. The strap lock itself is broke. So got to borrow Ezra's bass, which was just buttery smooth compared to mine. I felt like I was disrespecting it. But I let him use my chord last night, so it ended up paying. Almost even local music scenes. Some of them are pretty damn forgiving, and Good dudes.
Yeah, Brett from Wolf Ugly last night at the Rathole and Exile tour, the show at the amphitheater at Honor Heights in Muskogee. Brett put a string on my guitar for me, and I like
Didn't even ask me to do it.
yeah, like such a sweetheart. All those guys, Counterculture, they've been with us literally since our first show. They've been by our side, and we've been supporting them. They've been supporting us. Yeah,
Our first show with Counter was a year ago. July was a 4th of July show. And that was literally when it was just me and Tyler. That was like before anything. I think we played 5 songs.
yeah.
Wow.
Jesus.
And man,
So long. Yeah, 5 songs set. We played like 20 minutes. Big fucking shout out to Shannon, dude. Shannon's the first person to ever come up to us and be like, I came specifically to see you guys live. And I almost passed out when she said that shit, dude.
yeah,
That was
cool.
insane. She was singing along during America. She saw us at the Juice Maker Lounge, and I think there was 11 people there. And she was fucking singing our lyrics, dude. And I was like blown away, blown the fuck away. And she has continued to come out and support. She's so fucking cool. So shouts out fucking Chad, dude.
And a giant shout out to the Vanguard for letting us headline our album release show there next weekend.
Big shout out to fucking
Still
Dustin
crazy.
for giving us a
Yeah.
chance at that.
Yeah.
Like, that's so cool.
Even to have the opportunity to even like entertain the idea is just bonkers.
Yeah, it's only been around really in the Tulsa scene for 9 months as like an official band.
Yeah.
And for like the guys at the Vanguard to see us and to go, okay, we're giving you this chance.
Yeah.
And I mean, we're not going to let you guys down, man. We really appreciate that. That's
Means the
big.
world to us.
Yeah.
Like
In
surreal.
concert.
It's jarring. It's very jarring. I mean, going to the Vanguard when I was like 16 and seeing, I set my friends on fire. I mean, dude, fucking Riff Raff played there a couple years ago. There's some big names that come through. Tyler the Creator played there. I wallowed. And we're playing the same stage that these guys played, and we've only been around 9 months. That's killer.
Not even a full 4-piece
Not-
band.
Not even a year.
So if you listen to gangster rap, hip hop, country, death metal, anything in between, come out and have a good time. Only $12. I'm sure they're gonna have beer or something there.
Beer and
Come out and have a good time.
come get fucked up.
And you get to make fun of us.
And we got cool stuff that we put on the set just for this.
Just for the
We're not
Vanguard.
even going to tell you guys. You guys
This-
don't get to know.
This show will definitely be different than any time anyone has seen us before.
100%.
We've been busting our ass to try to make it a little different, a little more special.
Well, I'm sold. You guys done listed just about all my favorite things. So I think I'm going to be bringing the Locks That Rocks out to the Vanguard for this album release party. And thank you guys so much to the folks of Sabertooth for joining me right here on Surviving Rocklahoma. And thank each and every one of you guys for following me once again. I am joined by Sabertooth, and I want you all to watch for this new album they got coming out. They've got a couple of videos. The video for Tooth you've seen right here on Surviving Rocklahoma several times, and then they've got the new video for America's #1 surrogate boyfriend, something that they mildly care about, but they love the song and they love it when you sing along. But so, you know,
So come out to the show and sing along so we can care about that song still, please.
Right? Come out and get tore up and
Yeah.
have a great time, really. Oh, shout out to Promo Brady from Dog.
Yeah, playing us on
He was
KMOD.
the first person to play us on the radio. Yeah.
that's awesome.
He
Shout out
shat
to-
all of our pants.
Yeah,
Shout out
that
to
was
you.
the coolest
Yeah.
part.
Giving us an
For
opportunity
sure.
to come on here and talk.
Oh, my pleasure, guys. And thank you guys so much for agreeing to do so. And remember, you can see these guys and anybody that I feature on Surviving Rocklahoma gets also featured into the Surviving Rocklahoma locally grown playlist. So just as soon as these guys drop those tracks on Spotify, July 30th, I'll be able to move those tracks over into the playlist as well. So remember, folks, be sure you check out Surviving Rocklahoma locally grown playlist on Spotify. You can even hit that download button, and then you'll have over 500 local tracks in your pocket, including these guys, Sabertooth. They've only been on the scene for 9 months as a band, and they are already on the radio. They're making waves, making moves, dropping albums, and they're already got people singing to their tunes. So I absolutely love these guys, and I see a world of potential in front of you guys. You guys keep doing your thing, and I love where your mind's at, and just, man, enjoying the ride. And I think that's where you guys are going to find so much inspiration for some great music. I mean, look what it's done for you guys already in the short time you've been playing the stages in the area, and you're going to play a lot bigger stages in the coming months, years. You never know what's going on.
Cross, man.
Yeah.
Thank you. That means the world.
Yeah, right. Knock on wood. No kidding. Yeah, we keep pushing for bigger and better things to really get out
Good.
there. Dare I say, even a tour maybe next year. Who knows? You never know. I mean, we're already started on the second album. I'm not going to dispose of it.
Yeah, you know, a little bit of album work, a little bit of other logos that might want to call it.
Constant work.
Swing set too, electric boogaloo.
Electric boogaloo. That's the one.
Alrighty, gents. Well, we are starting to run out of time. Once again, I want to thank you guys for joining me, and be sure you guys catch these cats July 31st at the Vanguard as they drop this new album, and be sure you follow them on YouTube. Watch for all of the announcements for the Spotify links and everything else that they've got coming up. Once again, Sabertooth, everybody, be sure that you hit those like and follow buttons for all of their social medias and everything else. Once again, thank you guys, Sabertooth. And until next week, folks, as always, rock on.